As we celebrate the third Women's Final Four, we wanted to take the moment, again, to thank many of our cab drivers who are ambassadors for the City of New Orleans. As you know, for the last couple of years, with the leadership of Councilmember Palmer, we basically completely reorganized how we regulate taxi cabs and how we give the taxi cab drivers the opportunity to be great ambassadors for the City of New Orleans and also provide a great customer service. One of the things we wanted to do from the beginning, with the help of Malachi Hull, who is standing behind me, was make sure that when we were finished, that we gave opportunities to small business owners who heretofore had been driving for other companies. And so the City of New Orleans issued 100 CPNCs to individuals. And these gentlemen standing behind me, each and every one of them has gotten their own CPNC. They're now their own small business. Each of them has had the opportunity to buy a brand new cab and has been working under the new system. And it really just is one of the great success stories where each one of these individuals, on behalf of their families, will now be able to build generational wealth and become great ambassadors for the City of New Orleans and really be the great example of what we intended when we began with taxi cab reform. And so I wanted to thank all of you. I wanted to congratulate all of you for starting your own small business, and I know that things are going really well for you. I know Mr. Porter, who has been driving for quite a long time, just for the first time in his life, got his first in his own CPNC, and congratulations to you, and I know you want to say a couple of things. Congratulations.
Woo!
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, sir.
Well, I've probably been driving longer than any of these fellas are old. I've been driving since November '65, and I started signing up for that CPNC under the Victor Skiro administration in 1966. 1984, a fellow named Mr. Harold Fontanet threw the city book away, so we could no longer sign. So I'm just appreciating this day that I have my name on my own CPNC. And I'm grateful to the city as well as all of my comrades that we are able to work on our own CPNC that have our name on the fender. We're grateful to the city and Mayor Mitch Landrieu. Mr. Malachi Hull played a great part in this. After hearing me speak to the city council, and we're just so grateful, we just can't say enough that we are able to run our own business now. And I'm going to be a model for anybody that wants to look at my performance.
No question about it, and you have been, and so we're thrilled for you. And one of the things that Councilmember Palmer talked about when she started designing the legislation, along with all of us, was making sure that we created jobs for our local business owners and help people start their own businesses. And so this is a great opportunity, and it's been long in coming for you. But look, as I said, Mr. Porter, Sam Cooke said, a change is going to come. Sometimes it comes slow and sometimes it comes late, but it's going to come. So congratulations, and thank you for being such a great ambassador. And I wanted to ask the council lady to talk a little. She led this effort in the city council. So Councilmember Palmer, you would come on and step up here.
Excuse me, sir.
So you can
Well, this is what we call a huge win in government, when we see really smart reforms. And when we often hear the mayor talking about reinventing and not going back the same way, that's really how we approach this legislation in a very thoughtful manner. And when I came on board and I saw that the vast number of these CPNCs were held by 7 individuals, there was a basic unfairness and there was a lack of social equity in the system that was created many generations ago. And so really when we talk about redesigning it, we wanted to ensure that we could build wealth within a group of cab drivers, and this is what we got. And so it's thrilling. I just want to thank the mayor. I want to thank all of you. I know the process was long and arduous, and we've had lots of meetings and lots of reforms and lots of sit-down sessions. And I've got to say, we have the best cab drivers in the country, and they've really proved their mettle. They worked with us every step of the way, and I just want to thank them for their diligence and for representing and being such great ambassadors for the city.
Council Lady, thank you. And all of you guys know Malachi Hull, who helped draft all this legislation and is responsible for regulating this industry. It's my understanding that each one of these men have actually purchased a brand new cab, and they have been having those wonderful vehicles on the street since the Super Bowl. that they're each doing very, very well, that they have credit card machines in them, they have all the safety features that we talked about, and that they are reflecting the city of New Orleans very, very well. So thank all of you for everything that you guys have done. I appreciate how hard that you have worked historically and what you're going to do in the future as well.